Recently, Katie deleted her YouTube channel. I made a community post 4 or 5 days ago addressing this, but there are some things since that post that I wanted to add to and clarify. Is it over? To that, I say yes. No matter how many re-uploads or reaction videos there are, the original FPE will never be reinstated, and we will never hear or see anything about Katie ever again. The unfortunate thing is, I have caught on to people saying that the fandom will be alive forever, but that couldn't be further from the truth. When you look at games or indie animations like Roblox, Minecraft, Murder Drones, The Amazing Digital Circus, and many others, even if they're more popular, are all older than FPE, but unlike FPE, are still holding up because of additional content. Without Katie, I'm pretty sure it's nearly impossible to keep the fandom up. No matter how many fan animations or AUs there are, the statement isn't targeted towards Katie, but targeted to people who think the fandom will prosper forever. People believe many different things as to why Katie left. One of the most supported reasons is her not being able to handle popularity, which is reasonable. If I woke up one day and had hundreds of fans that turned into thousands, and then a million, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Of course, not all the people who saw Katie liked her, so somehow that stemmed 2 or 3 hate groups that lasted about a year. Something I have noticed though is whenever someone claims that it was her choice, that's not what people want to hear. I'm personally biased towards this, but Katie's final post was confusing. She said she'd be back someday, kind of reassuring everyone that she would be back posting animations again, but then said that she might not use her current channel anymore. This can mean one of 3 things. If you didn't read the second half, then you're probably going to think that she's coming back. But at the same time, if she doesn't use her channel, will she tell us her new one, or will she delete it so we never hear from her again? That was finally answered a few days ago. It was option C. Some people think that she left us in the dark and abandoned us, and others believe that this shouldn't be a burden to her. I'm neutral to the whole situation because I don't want to pick sides, but I am leaving the FPE fandom soon, either before or after the new year. I don't know what fandom I'm going to join next. I didn't really want to have to make this video because I don't like to talk about things like this, and it's so much fun to just make my regular videos. It was really sad having to make this. Next week, we'll be back to normal, but I have some kind of conspiracy theory. What if Katie only deactivated her channel and is actually secretly coming back in 2 weeks?